There are days that begin with nothing, no thunder, no signs, just silence, and yet somehow they change everything. It was a Tuesday, ordinary in every way, the kind of day you forget before it even ends, unless something unforgettable happens. I woke up with the usual stiffness in my knees. The dog was already scratching at the back door. The cat meowed once, then disappeared into her private world, as she always does. The kitchen was quiet, sunlight resting on the worn wooden table. I reached for my favorite cup, the one with the blue flowers, the one your grandfather gave me on our 32nd anniversary, the one I'd held every morning for 20 years, but my fingers slipped just slightly, just enough. The cup hit the floor and shattered. I froze, not because of the mess, but because of what it meant. That cup was the last thing he gave me before the cancer stole his voice and our Sunday mornings. And now it was gone, just like him in pieces on the cold kitchen tile. I stood there barefoot staring at the pieces as if time itself had cracked open, and I cried not loud, just that kind of crying that falls out of you like water from a glass you didn't mean to tip. I might have stayed there, but then I heard the screen door creak and soft footsteps. Grandma. It was my older granddaughter, Sophie. She had let herself in, as she always did on Tuesdays, always bringing something, books, bread, or just her presence. She saw the pieces, she saw me, and she didn't ask questions. She just knelt beside me and began picking up the shards one by one, quiet, as the morning we cleaned in silence. Her hands were careful, as if each broken bit still held something sacred. When we were done, she took a deep breath and said, "You know, we could make something new out of this." I looked at her thinking she meant replacing it, but she was already searching online, talking about something called kintsugi, the Japanese art of repairing broken things with gold. She said it makes the cracks part of the beauty. Later that day, we gathered the pieces in a small tin, not to throw them away, but to save them. We didn't fix the cup that day, but something else. Something inside me began to mend. We made tea in different mugs and sat by the window, watching the dog chase dust and the cat pretend not to care. Sophie talked about her school, about how she was scared of failing, how her voice shakes when she has to speak aloud, and how she hides it with laughter. And I listened this time with every part of me. When she left, she hugged me longer than usual and whispered, "You don't have to hold on to something to keep it." That night, I sat at my table with the tin of broken porcelain, and I didn't feel empty. I felt grateful for a cup that once held tea and mornings and love, and for a granddaughter who knew how to hold something broken without needing to fix it right away.